This diagram shows a digital calendar populated with dozens of microcharges. Modern cash flow often suffers from death by 1,000 cuts. It is the $8.99 app here, the $16.43 streaming service there, and a temporarily paused gym membership secretly pulling $39.99 a month. As the system begins slashing them out, we see the immediate impact of stopping the drain. This flowchart illustrates the negative option billing structure favored by corporate America. A negative option is a business practice where a customer's failure to take action is interpreted as consent to be continuously charged. You enter a free 14-day trial, and it funnels directly into an infinite loop of recurring credit card drafts. This structure deliberately banks on human inertia. The responsibility sits entirely on you to remember the initial sign-up gate and proactively navigate the cancellation process to stop the billing loop. Manual budgeting fails to catch these leaks. When reviewing standard budgets, modern data reveals that roughly 78% of people severely underestimate the size of their recurring monthly subscription footprint. We can fix this by deploying machine learning tools to scan your ledgers. By the end of this process, you will know exactly how to terminate ghost subscriptions, legally renegotiate your utility bills, and automate your wealth building. Effective cash flow management requires algorithmic countermeasures to handle the modern data warfare of recurring billing. Step 1 is initiating the sync. You need to connect your primary checking accounts and all active credit cards to a financial automation tool like Rocket Money or Monarch Money. These platforms use the Plaid API to securely bridge the gap between your bank and the tracking app. An API, or Application Programming Interface, is a software intermediary that allows two separate applications to talk to each other without exposing your login credentials. This diagram demonstrates the secure, read-only data pipeline these tools rely on. Read-only access means the algorithm can only analyze your ledger to categorize the numbers. It physically lacks the permission or ability to move, withdraw, or transfer your money. You could download your past 90 days of banking CSV files and manually hunt down every line item. Or you can let the machine learning model instantly categorize your entire financial history in roughly 14 seconds. Granting this read-only algorithmic access gives you total visibility into exactly how much money is marked for outgoing drafts before the month even begins. This interface shows a subscription calendar. The algorithm isolates your disjointed recurring charges and pulls them into a single, undeniable vertical list. Now apply the 30-day rule. Once your list is categorized, target any service you have not actively logged into or engaged with in the last month must be targeted for immediate cancellation. No exceptions. Companies build intentional friction into their manual cancellation processes. You have to remember the login, navigate hidden menus, and work through obfuscated mazes where the options continuously shift to block your exit. To bypass this, apps like Rocket Money offer a one-click cancellation concierge. Their team legally steps in to terminate the contracts on your behalf. Algorithmic cancellation removes the emotional and temporal barriers that keep humans locked into paying for deadweight software. The second defensive feature is automated utility negotiation. These tools deploy automated bots to aggressively renegotiate your major internet and cellular bills, like AT&T or Comcast, directly with the provider. The primary catch here is that the negotiation concierge is not a free service. It operates on a success fee structure. If the app successfully lowers your bill, they charge you an upfront fee taken directly from a percentage of your first-year savings. This dashboard mockup shows the manual toggle slider you use to control that cost. Before initiating the negotiation, you must actively slide this toggle to set the success fee percentage, typically ranging between 30%. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a basket of securities that trades on an exchange and tracks a specific market index. Earning a conservative 7% historical average return, maintaining this purge over 10 years arcs upward to yield roughly $11,350 in newly generated wealth. A financial purge is entirely useless if the saved money is simply absorbed by lifestyle creep. True wealth requires deliberately redirecting stopped leaks into compounding assets. We have moved from a chaotic, leaking ledger to a secured, automated financial state. This optimized baseline acts as a structural defensive perimeter around your personal cash flow. To maintain this perimeter, you must repeat this forensic audit every 6 months. Corporate billing architectures will constantly try to trap you in new subscriptions, requiring regular, systematic purchase. Please note that historical returns are not guaranteed, and all investing involves risk. This process is educational, not specific financial, tax, or legal advice tailored to your individual circumstances. Escaping the subscription economy requires systematically turning off the corporate autopilot and taking mathematical control of your ledger.